Hey there, my boos. So sorry for this, but I had some technical difficulties, and unfortunately, I lost the beginning part of this video. So if you'd like to see how I got this look, just continue watching. Hey you guys, alright, so let's go ahead and get started on this fab eye look. So I went ahead and did this eye, as you guys can see. I haven't put on my lashes yet, so I'm going to do the lashes with you guys so I can talk a little bit about them again. So let's go ahead and get started. I did go ahead and do my eyebrows, and I also prepped my eyes. I did use the L'Oreal Infallible to prep my eyes, and I did use the Pretty Vulgar setting powder to set my eyes, as well as my damp beauty blender. Excuse me. On my eyebrows, I used the, what is this called? This is called Billion Dollar Brows Universal Brow Pencil. So on this side it has the brush. I don't have any eyebrows, so I don't use that side obviously, but then it's got this side and it just rolls out. And this is in dark brown, which is perfect. It came in my boxycharm. Oh, you guys, my boxycharm. Yay! Did you love the products that I showed you? Amazing. I'm going to be using the products in my next tutorial. Just kind of all boxycharm. I think I'm going to do an all boxycharm. So if you guys have not subscribed, you have to. It is amazing. So let's go ahead and get in with this tutorial. I am using all Too Faced palettes today, which is amazing because I love Too Faced. So let's go ahead and get started. So we're going to start off with the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette. I know these palettes have been out for a while, so if you haven't heard of them, girl or boy, where you been hiding? So anyways, first color we're going into is this really, really soft pink right here. It's actually called Just Peachy. This is kind of douchey from using it. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to be using my M441. I will be talking through this as opposed to a voiceover. Oh, I almost forgot, you guys. I'm going to tape. Now, I've been noticing the last couple times that I've done my tutorials, when I use my tape, for some reason, my eye has been watering a lot on this side, and I don't know if it's the tape that's bothering me. I don't know what it is, but I've been having to, like, I don't know, just keep wiping my eye and like having to fix it. So hopefully I can do this fairly quickly. So I just put the tape like right here. It's not that close to the inner corner, so that doesn't happen. And then also we are going to be bringing the pink down to fill in the bottom half. But for right now, we're just going to focus on the top. So let's go ahead and take our M441. This is a Morphe brush. And we're going to go ahead and just blend that light pink all over the upper lid, and you can bring that into the corner. That is optional. I like to bring the color all the way into the corner of my eye. That's just a look that I like, but it's optional. You do not have to do that. Okay, and like I said, for me, I really love to do the circular motions. I just feel like the blend is so much more flawless, and it blends out a lot more quickly as well when doing the circular motions. So continuing on, I'm going to actually go into, you're going to see me use a lot of the same brushes, only because there's some brushes that I love to work with, and they just love to work with me to achieve my blending, you know, whatever. I'm sorry, we're not using all Too Faced. I completely lied. See, it's already starting to water. Ugh. But we're going to be going into the Pure Festival palette, and this I did get in my boxycharm, and I know I said I'm going to be doing all boxycharm next time, but we're going to use this palette. So I'm going into this really awesome pink right here. This is Wild Child, and once we put this down, we're going to be using both palettes together, which is pretty fun. So basically in the crease, I'm sorry, this is the M330. I use this a lot, and like I said, this one you'll notice it has like a point at the end, which is why I really, really like it. It helps to lay down the color where you want it, but it's also awesome for blending because after like it comes to that point, it kind of fans out. So this is one of my favorite brushes to use when blending. And I'm going to go ahead and start blending from the corner. I always start blending mainly from the corner or the inner corner or the outer corner. It's a preference thing. You don't have to do that. Basically, do what you like. You know what I mean? It's your eye. I'm just helping. So, I hope that you guys are enjoying the show. 90 Day Fiance the other way. I know that there's a lot of people who like to talk, you know, trash, whatever it is. That's what they live for. That's fine. I don't mind. Do your thing, you know, do what you gotta do. But again, I don't really care for drama. And I believe everybody's entitled to their opinion, most definitely. I have an opinion too. But personally, if I don't like your opinion, or if I don't like something you said, or you're being disrespectful to my family, again, I will block you. And I don't care what anybody says, I will block you. It is just what it is. You know what I'm saying? I don't have time for it. If you're a shitty person and you just are having a bad day and you feel like taking it out on someone else, please swipe to the left, swipe to the right. Don't put your finger on my page. Don't put your finger on my channel because I don't have time for it. That's just me. Sorry. So anyways, blabbity blabbity blue. Keeping on with the same brush, I'm just gonna maybe dust that off a little bit. There's not much product on it from the pink. But now we're gonna go in with this purple color right here to deepen it up. But we're also gonna take the pure palette and we're gonna dip it into that pink as well. So I'm gonna be dipping into both colors at the same time, okay? So going into that purple, which is called Delectable, by the way. And then dipping into Wild Child. So I've got the purple and the pink on there. And we're just going to blend that into the corner. We're doing a half cut crease today, so you want to make sure that you're getting it on the lid as well. It just helps when you place the color, and when you blend it out, it's not so harsh and you don't have to take so much time. Okay, so you're going to just keep blending that. Blend that into the corner, drag it in, okay, and keep doing the keep doing circular motions. If you don't like the circular motions, whatever works for you, go for it. Now I'm just going to take Delectable by itself and focus this mainly in the crease, doing circular motions upwards, but staying in the corner. I really hope that I'm making sense. I'm not the greatest at explaining things, but I'm trying. Oh God, I'm trying. So, like I said, I love this brush because it's just so precise and you can blend out so easily. It's flawless. Oh my gosh. So going into that purple again, sticking with that only at this point, we're going to go ahead and just continue to blend that in. And once you are blending this in, you're going to notice that you lose a little bit of your transition color, which was that first color we laid down, that really light pink color. You are going to notice that you lose a little bit of that, but that's okay because we are going to go back in and put that down again so that we don't completely lose that and it just looks like one solid color. Okay, so I think that looks good to me with that. Now we're going to go back into the first brush that we used, which was the M441 with that pinky color again, okay, right there. That one is just peachy. Now go ahead and blend that into the top again, circular motions. That way you have a nice blended edge. And like I said, it doesn't blend into just one color and it's like, what happened? You know what I mean? So wifey just came home. Sorry if you can hear the shower. She's got to get ready for her second job. So now we're going to cut the crease. And we're going to be using our Infallible because right now I am like stuck on this stuff. it's just amazing. Like, I really love this. So now we're just going to be taking a luxie brush in 245, small shader. That's actually a flat brush. So that's what we're going to be using right now to cut our crease. Okay, so start wherever you feel comfortable doing your crease. You don't have to do it super high, and make sure that you're working with your eye shape. Don't try to do anything too crazy, but have fun with it. However high you want your crease, do it, boo. Because I have hooded eyes, so I have to do, obviously, my crease a lot higher than where mine stops. So as you guys can see, my crease is here, and my brow bone is up here, which is where I normally start my crease because it's so low. So if I were to keep my crease where it's normally naturally at, you wouldn't be able to see anything. Like when I open my eye, it would just be completely covered. And that's a bummer. Okay, so just go ahead and fill that in. And you don't want it, you want to make sure you blend it out over here on the edge, because you don't want that harsh edge, especially when you're going to blend that dark color in on the corner to hide the edge. If it's really sharp, it's going to be really hard to hide it. Hopefully I said that correctly. It's going to be really hard to hide it, you know what I mean? Okay, so as you can see, it's right here, but it did stop here, and the only reason why you can see that it shortens up, obviously, is because the color, and I had to blend those two together. So I did bring it out to here, but it's going to probably cut off about here with color, okay? So don't worry. Alright, so we're going to go back into the peach palette, the Sweet Peach and the Pure, using them both together because we're going to use the purple and the pink to achieve that really nice blend right there. And I am going to be using this brush. This is a Morphe E17, and it's a smaller brush that comes to a kind of a point. It's not, like the other one, but I like it because it's more precise. Okay, so going in with that purple, taking that pink as well, we're going to just start blending that into the corner here to cover up that edge. Okay. Now, I like to take my brush and move my hand down to the end of it. When you have your hand up higher here, you tend to put a lot more pressure. So if you move your hand back, you are more likely to just be able to blend. It's a lot more softer, and the blending comes out a lot more neat, I guess you can say. You guys, I'm trying, okay? Like I said, I'm not the best at explaining, but I'm trying. So again, just blend it out to your desired blend, and that's fine for me, okay? And that was a quick and easy. So now we are done with these palettes for now. I'm going to be going in with the Eye Luster. Okay, it looks like that. And this is from Ciate, C-I-A-T-E, London. And it's just Eye Luster Eye Cream Eyeshadow. Okay, looks like that. And what I really like about this is it goes on really, really, really smoothly. It doesn't leave behind a bunch of glitter chunks or pieces where it makes your eye look all like chunky. And also, it's really easy to keep the seam, or it's seamless. Like, it follows the eye really nicely. I don't know, you just have to try it. This also is a boxy product. I know, I said, but it is what it is. I wanted to use this. Okay, so you see where it stops. Now we're gonna go ahead and let that dry. Let me dry it up a little bit. Let me get my fan. Let me get my fan, guys. Oh, there's my fan here. Okay, and help that dry a little bit. And then we're going to do that one more time. Same thing. Purple. Open up. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. You can do it. And then, ow! And then we're going to blend out the edges here. Go ahead and take our Beauty for Real eyeliner. I'm really loving this right now, and I actually, oh my god, you guys, it's another boxy product. But I am just really in love with this piece. It's called Finish Line, that's the color, and it goes on really, really smoothly and easily. I'm not that good at eyeliner, which is why I always have tape, a tape guide, because I seriously suck, you guys. So I'm going to start from the middle and go out, just so I can kind of get a feel for where I want my eyeliner to go. And as you can see, this one is, you know, nice and thick here in the corner, so I want to make sure that we keep them symmetrical. I always open my eyes and look, just to make sure that, you know, they are somewhat symmetrical and, you know, I don't look three. And as you can see right now, I'm gonna actually push this up, and I'll fix what I did with concealer. Okay. All right, there we go. And when I go into the inner corner, I always do little like jots, because I tend to mess up my eyeliner. Okay, and then keep it really close to the lash line. Awesome. Hopefully you guys saw that, I don't know. Alright, so go ahead and just tightline. I'm going to use my Wet n Wild pencil. It's just a black pencil. And we're going to tightline the eye. Lower lash line. This is optional. You do not have to do this, especially if you know your eye waters a lot and you have an issue with it running. You can definitely skip this part. Okay. And then we're going to go in with the Shade and Light palette by Kat Von D. And we're going to take, this is Shax the Black, with my Morphe 165. It is a flat, almost like an angled brush. We're going to go ahead and tightline the waterline with this. Just to deepen up that black. Okay. with our Sweet Peach palette, we're going to go ahead and take this one right here. This is Candid Peach, and put that on our lower lash line. And why I didn't have a brush ready is, I don't know. But anyways, this is another, just kind of a little, it's a small, fluffy brush. Doesn't have a name to it. Just, oh, it actually, I'm sorry. This is actually part of the Luxie, the one that I just used. Ah, I just noticed that. Okay, so this is a Luxie mini tapered brush. It's a 2L, or a 121, and it's so hard to see that, you guys. So I'm going to go ahead and do underneath my eyes right now, like I said, with that Candid Peach. Now this is just a transition color. Candid Peach. Okay, because we're going to be taking same brush. We'll go with pink. I like to take mine like right up underneath my wing too. Just kind of adds a little something. Okay. Alright, now I am going to take a little bit of that purple from the Peach palette with that same brush and blend that into the corner, just to darken up the corner over here. And remember, you can clean this up with, right now we're going to do a full face, so you can actually clean this up. You don't have to be perfect. Okay, just in case you happen to mess up or anything. So that, my friends, is the Sweet Peach palette. Alright. We're going to take Unleashed from Wander Beauty. It is a mascara. So before we put our lashes on, put the mascara on. Without poking yourself in the eye like I just did. I'm going to go in with, this is a shimmer powder that I got from Luxe Beauty. Fabulous. She does a lot of highlighters, a lot of shimmers. All of her products are beautiful, you guys. So I've had this actually for a while because a little bit goes a long way. You don't need to use a ton of it. I don't know if you guys can see it. So anyways, I'm actually going to be taking this little teeny tiny pencil style brush, and it is a Morphe brush. It's the M515, and I'm just going to be taking my MAC Prep and Prime Fix Plus, and I like to just kind of barely push it because, you know, liquid will come out, and this is such a small brush that it automatically kind of dampens it. And when you use the Fix Plus, with something like this, something that has shimmer or something, it makes it stand out or pop like crazy. So just a little tip there. Okay, so I'm just going to dust a little bit off, and this is just going to go in the corner. I love to have a glittery corner, and then I always bring it out to the corner of the lash line. The preference thing, you don't have to do that, but that's just something I like to do. Okay. And I'm hoping you guys can see the shimmer. This is a pink shimmer since I'm using, obviously we're doing pinky today. I wanted the shimmer to also match. Alright, so we've got our shimmer in our corners. Thank you so much. And like I said, this stuff is going to last me forever. I have a whole bunch of them I got from her. Alright, you guys, we're going to get bad and bougie. Remember I was telling you guys about the Bad and Bougie lashes that I got from Queen C Lashes? Well, we about to get bougie AF, baby. Let's play with these. I've been stoked to wear them. Give them a try. This is what they look like. So let's get down to the bouginess. Use the Kiss Lash Glue, as you guys know. I get it from Walgreens. Very inexpensive. So you're just gonna line the lash strip. And since this is going on the right eye, I always add adhesive to the eye in the corner, because that's where I have the most problems with my lashes staying down. So you're going to take a fan or your hand or whatever it is and just help the glue dry. When this is almost clear is when I'm going to put it on my eye, and the same thing goes for my eye. Alright, I think that's good enough. Okay, I'm going to take these are applicator tweezers, specifically for eyelashes. They wouldn't be strong enough to pull out, like, you know, an eyebrow hair or anything. So these are good for lashes. Perfect for holding them, placing them, or you can do it with your fingers. Whatever your preference is. So when placing them, basically I like to put the front corner down first, and then I guide the back. So as you can see, it's pretty like stuck on there already, and I just placed it down. So now I'm just going to manipulate it to where I want it to sit and stay for the rest of the time that I'm wearing my lashes. Okay, now grab the lash and push in, you know what I mean, push down. You want to be able to feel that lash strip against your eyelid. Like, you should be able to feel it, you know what I mean? Woo! Girl, we getting bougie already, okay? So now we're going to go on to the left eye with this one. So same thing, you guys.